Disney CEO Bob Iger recently attended the Sandy Hook Promise benefit, where he called on a bunch of his friends for more gun control. Bob Iger said, "As a grandfather, as a father, as CEO of the Walt Disney Company, I believe there's no greater or more important task than ensuring the safety and well-being of our children." He also added, "Those of us who are in positions to affect change, whether it's by influencing laws of shaping culture or supporting an organization on the front lines, I think we have an extra responsibility." Two people I highly respect when it comes to gun law or gun education, and Dana Lash and Kalian Noir. I believe it's Dana Lash that says that politics is downstream from culture. Kalian Noir will say that they were in a culture war. And you know what? They're both absolutely right. Because this is exactly what Bob Iger is going after here. He's going after culture. Now, I don't have to tell you how much of an influence Bob Iger's company, Disney, has over kids. So what Bob Iger is doing here is actually very smart. He's going after culture. Because these kids who they have a high influence over, if they can teach them that, frankly, your Second Amendment right is just something you can do without, why wouldn't they do that? You know, Bob Iger talks about it, he's a grandfather and he's a father. Well, gun control is only going to take away guns from grandfathers and fathers and brothers and mothers, neighbors, teachers, you name it. That's who's going to take guns away from. Because here's the thing, these people aren't serious about gun control for them. They're only serious about gun control for you and your neighbors and your friends and et cetera, et cetera. Because here's the thing is, it doesn't bother them at all to take the Second Amendment away from you because they're going to be able to hire their security. I mean, you just look around and you'll see that the Biden administration, they want to take away all the scary black guns in the world because they're protected by those very same guns that they want to take away from you. Well, why? Because you're easier to control without those guns. And see, here's the thing. I wasn't born in the United States. I was born in Central America, and I didn't understand the Second Amendment. My parents didn't understand the Second Amendment, not the way I understand it now. And nobody sat me down in school and explained to me why we got the Second Amendment, but it was something that I was taught as I spoke with friends and other gun owners around me. And they would explain to me why it was so important to keep the Second Amendment and why the United States had it and why no other countries have the Second Amendment style of amendment. You know, nobody that's ever wanted to take away your guns is the good guy, is what I was told. And you know what? They're right. Tell me a time when the guy that was the tyrant was the good guy. Bob Iger isn't serious about gun control for him or his friends. For example, Tim McGraw donates to the Sandy Hook benefit. And you know what? Put your money wherever you want to. But don't tell me that you're serious about gun control when in the recent series 1776 by Taylor Sheridan, what's Tim McGraw doing? He's traveling across the country with his young family and he's protecting them with a rifle and a gun. Every other scene that you see, he's got his gun out, he's shooting somebody, he's defending his life, his family's life with a gun. So if they were really serious about gun control for themselves, they wouldn't take a nickel, they wouldn't take a dime from any of this scary guns, right? No, they're serious about gun control for you. They're serious about gun control for me. You know, if they actually were serious about it and actually understood history, history would tell us that they didn't want these guns in the hands of the wrong people. I believe Hillary called them deplorables. I mean, that's what they think of you. They don't want you having guns. Them having guns is better for them because they're the elite. They're the wealthy ones. You deplorables, you little peasants down there, you have no idea how to handle guns. You have no idea what you're doing with those guns. You're easier to control without those guns. They're not stupid, but neither are we. But here's the thing, is we can do something about it. We can continue to help others. In this culture war, as they go after the kids, and they continually go after the minds of the kids, keep in mind that when these kids that watch Disney, they're going to watch, all they see is scary things, and all they see is that guns do so many scary things. All they're going to get is mainstream media scaring the living you-know-what out of them because that's all they know about guns, by the time that they're adults, you think they're going to be voting to keep these things around? You think they're going to be looking to educate themselves on how to be safe with a weapon, with a gun? The Second Amendment isn't about hunting. It's about protecting my family, your family, with the Second Amendment right we were given. So please like, share, comment, hit that bell. Let's share with everybody that they're coming after you, they're coming after me, and they're definitely coming after our kids and trying to teach them that these things that they have in their homes, that their parents have in their homes, are the worst things they've ever seen in their lives. And we can't let them take that from us, because the minute they take that from us,